Hey everybody, Teddy from EXEDY here. Our tech support team has been pretty busy the last couple of weeks. Everybody's getting the cars out for the spring meets, getting ready for summer, and the car show's coming up. So we've been getting a lot of calls. So I wanted to bring something up that keeps coming up on the regular. We probably get a call with this particular concern at least once a week, sometimes 2 or 3 times a week. And we have to go through this, procedure with people and explain, that you don't need to use a ton of grease. We send this little tube of grease that comes with the clutch kits, and this is probably about enough to do about half a dozen clutch jobs. So I do have an example here of what not to do. So this customer called us up a few weeks ago, and their complaint was that they had just installed the clutch. They got less than 100 miles on it. They're noticing that the clutch is slipping at low RPMs. They're noticing a clutch smell, things like that. So we walked them through a few things to check. One of them being excessive lubrication, adjustment on the pedal, things like that. They couldn't find anything on it, so they called us back and they actually sent the clutch into us so that we could inspect it. And we got it here. It's going to be a little hard to see on the video, but there is just grease absolutely everywhere, all over this clutch cover, front, back, sides. That's the issue. So they over-lubricated the input shaft and the grease just slung everywhere and made the clutch not work. So what happens with that? So our clutch it's friction, right? So it's a dry friction unit. So when we introduce grease or any kind of lubricant onto that dry friction, it just doesn't work, right? So how much grease do we actually need? So I have, some stuff here that I can show you exactly what to do. So I got my input shaft, I got a clutch disc, and I have the little tube of grease that comes with your EXEDY clutch. So you just rip this little tube of grease open, and you're really only going to apply just like a pea-size amount to the input shaft. That's all. So just a little bit like that's all you really need. And then you're just going to rub it everywhere. Tiny little bit, just enough to lubricate the disc moving back and forth and then protect from any rust and inhibit water. So then once you get all your grease on there, wipe it off. So we don't want to really see anything left on this input shaft before we install the clutch. So then when it goes in, we want to make sure it's still tight, slides back and forth easy, but we don't have excessive grease. And that's it. So what do you grease? The input shaft, and then any metal-to-metal pivot point. So on your actual release lever, or the arm that goes inside the transmission that connects to your bearing, you can put some grease on there and on your pivot points, unless of course you have like the plastic pivot balls like some vehicles have, then you don't really need to worry about greasing that too much, but you should be checking them for wear. Absolutely don't put enough grease on this shaft where it can sling up on everything. Like I said, if you can see the amount of grease on the input shaft, you use too much and you need to clean it off, because otherwise it's going to get all over this, and it doesn't take much. So like I said, you use this whole tube of grease, you're doing it wrong. So a lot of people like to grease everything, right? Like I said, don't do that. Input shaft, metal-to-metal pivot points. Don't put any grease where this contacts where you bolt to the flywheel. Don't put any grease on the bolts. What happens when you put grease here, or you put grease on the bolts? You're torquing to the grease, not to the steel. So when you torque, it's going to displace that grease. And yeah, you may torque down, it may click, but then it displaces all that grease, and now your bolt's not torqued like it's supposed to. So like I said, grease your input shaft lightly, grease your metal-to-metal contact points for your pivot, but that's it. Everything else you want dry, clean and dry so that your clutch functions properly. Then you can go through your break-in process, and then everybody's having a good time. So as always, we definitely recommend, go into a licensed shop, ASC certified technicians when you have your clutch installed. And if you got any questions, concerns, you can reach out to the tech team here at EXEDY. You can shoot us an email, tech support at exedyusa.com. And please like and subscribe for these videos so we can keep making them and keep helping people out. Check us out on YouTube and on Instagram and all the other social medias. Teddy from EXEDY or EXEDY USA. Thank you.